What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Big Bike BMX. My name is Isaac. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail today, man. If this is your first time here, welcome, dude. Stick around. Today, we're going to do a full bike check on a 26-inch Passion Freestyle frame, and then we're going to talk about why you, yes, you, bro, are absolutely not too old to ride one. Let's get into it.
Kids bikes line like chrome confession. Dead block track stand full obsession. Hit that live, here comes the session. Chat's already going wild. Gentlemen of culture, we meet again. He raises that coffee like a best old friend. Talking big bike stories till the weekend ends.
All right, so here's what's going on, dude. A while back, I took this exact bike, this specific bike out to a parking lot in downtown. Just me, flat ground, and a lot of bad decisions, right? I started doing my tricks, just the ones I remembered, actual tricks, right? I haven't done them since I was maybe 14, back in Lodi and Stockton, right in the back of Mervin's. And this older guy come walking by, walking his dog, and he was like, dude, is that a BMX bike? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I used to ride one of those. I was like, clearly you still can, right? That's what today's video is all about. This bike, the Passion Friend. It was designed exactly what we're going to talk about today, and I want to show you exactly why. So go ahead and grab your coffee or whatever. Let's do a bike check. All right, you guys, here's my Passion 26-inch freestyle bike. I've been riding this for my Flatland for about 2 weeks now, and I'm loving it. So here's the way I have it set up. I've got a Fulcrum Alienation lever on the front here. I do have a shadow gyro going back to an Alienation Vise Grip 990 in the back. And then I have the Alienation Vise Grip in the front as well. Love these brakes, they're real stiff and they work well. One of the biggest challenges, you guys, I had to get a Flatland bike on a bigger 20, 26, 29 was finding forks that had 990 posts. This is actually a Torker fork. This is the Torker freestyle fork on a 26. They do still have these, they have the actual frame, so it's the frame and fork. There's some other ones. I know Supercross did make a disc brake 26 fork as well, but those are sold out. So really just, you got to find a fork that has a 990 mounts or a disc mount to get the front brakes to work. But there's a couple of options for you. I'm running the Torker, but Supercross also has one. You're going to want to make sure you got some pegs. Now on this, these are just some cheap pegs that I got from Level 7, and they have a little metal washer, like a bolt on the inside of here, encapsulated inside this plastic. So what I did is I was able to Dremel down the side of the dropout, the peg, and so it'll fit the side of the dropout. I'm trying to show you in there. But basically I just lobbed off a little bit of plastic on the side so it fits the fork and I still have a stable peg. The back pegs just slide right on, you're good to go out of the box, so you're nothing to do there. And that's really about it, you guys. The gyro, you want to make sure your frame has gyro tabs so you can run a gyro. You don't have to, man, but having the ability to spin the bars all the way around and have the brakes at the same time, that's a huge upgrade. So definitely take a look at that. Adding a gyro really kind of solidified this as a Flatland bike for me. I'm always going to tell you to wear a helmet because we only got one of you. All right, so here's trick number one. This is a foot jam endo, no brake, just using my foot. This is the way we all learned it. Mike Buff, forever. All right, you still got that. Here's the upgrade that we all got when we got front brakes, the front brake endo. There you go. Now you got endos, let's try some front wheel hops, peg hops. All right, so you go up on the front pegs. I'll work on that one. You get the idea. All right, lawnmowers, another classic. That one kind of sucked. Here we go. Much better. The tailwhip. All right, you guys, let's get real for a minute. There's something that happens when we get older. I know it because it happened to me. You stop giving yourself permission, not because someone took it away from you, but because somewhere between the mortgage, your job, your kids, the alarm clock, and just everything, you stopped asking for it. Permission to go outside and mess around on a bike for 20 minutes like you used to. And here's the thing that kills me, dude. We all did this stuff. Every single one of you watching this video right now, if you grew up in the 80s anywhere near a BMX bike, you did some version of these tricks. Maybe they weren't clean, maybe they weren't smooth, maybe just in a driveway with a borrowed bike and no helmet, but you did it and your body remembers. Look, bro, the muscle memory is still there. It is. Those natural pathways, they don't disappear just because you haven't used them. They get dusty, really. They get quiet, but they're absolutely still there. And when you get back on a bike, especially one like this, one that's built for it, they start waking up and they wake up fast. I started relearning wheelies like 6 years ago on a 26-inch bike. And I'm telling you, the first time I held one, just a little bit, a couple more than a couple seconds, I felt 14 again. I'm not exaggerating. That feeling, that specific feeling of your body doing something that it hasn't done in decades is like, oh, wait, I remember this. There's nothing like it, man. And here's what I want you to understand. You don't have to be good at it. You don't have to land it clean. You don't have to do it in front of anybody. You can just go out in the driveway at 7 o'clock after dinner with nobody watching and just try it. Just try it, dude. That's enough. That's more than enough. The fitness argument and all this, I'll say this quickly because I could talk about it for an hour. 2 hours a week of this kind of riding will change how you feel in your body. Your balance, your athleticism, your core engagement, all of it. It's not a workout. It doesn't feel like a workout, but it absolutely immeasurably good for your body, especially as we get older. Our bodies start asking for more dynamic movement and less couch, a little bit more balance. And just for the fun stuff, I don't even really need to make this argument, right? You already know. But you know exactly what it feels like to be on a bike, goofing around, not worrying about anything. That feeling hasn't changed. It doesn't age out. It's still available to you right now. Bro, here's my charge to you. And I mean this, man. This isn't like a, hey, subscribe to my channel thing. This is just me and you. Go outside today if you can, tomorrow if it's too late today, for 20 minutes on your bike in a parking lot, a driveway, quiet street, wherever, and just try one of these tricks. Just one. The endo, peg hops, whatever. If you feel something, that little spark, come back and tell me about it in the comments. Man, I read every single one, and I promise you, the bike is ready. So are you. If you want to see any of these tricks, if you want to break them down step by step, technique, the progress, how to build up to them safely on one of these, let me know, man. I will absolutely make that video. I would love to. And hey, look, you want to support BMX and you want to get any of these parts, check out Level 7 BMX and what they're doing for this community. Use the code COPPERSTATE26 at checkout. The link's down below. They're good people, man. It's a really good shop. All right, look, and before you bail, hit that like button. It's going to help the algorithm show more BMX content to you, and it's going to show BMX to other people. So it's good for all of us. Subscribe if I've earned it, you guys, and if I haven't, that's all right, dude. I'll keep trying. That's what we do. All right, bros, love your friends. Have some good fun. Go ride your bikes, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Kids' bikes line like chrome confession. Dead box track stand full obsession. Hit